We're live for the first Let's Talk About It Girl Talk episode with me and Chakee. Chakee, say what's up to the. Oh, she left. Look at that, right? She left. We might be having some technical difficulties. This is our first time, and I am excited about what we're going to talk about. I'm excited about just the birthing of this concept for this podcast has been one that I've been toying around with years, but I'm grateful that I have the right partner to hang with to talk
Well,
about
thank
the girl
you.
stuff.
Right?
Introduce yourself to the people, Shaki.
My name is Chakee. I don't know. Chakee, I'm an entrepreneur, a full-time employee. I'm a girl's girl. I'm a for the people kind of person.
What does
hmm
being a girl's girl mean to you?
To me, it just means that like I'm gonna look out for my girls, and I'm gonna look
Mhm.
out for ladies, for women in general. And I have a heart for women. And in having a heart for women, it doesn't just mean, you know, babying women, but really wanting women to win, because it's a lot of
Yeah,
struggle out here.
it is. And I think I agree. I think I'm a woman's woman as well, girl's girl as well. Because I love the boys. My son is a boy and I love him. But there's something to me about seeing the success of a woman after she might have felt, oh, I can't do anything. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to do. And then you see her overcoming.
Blossom. Right. Yeah.
That's something special. Last night we were talking.
Absolutely.
We were talking about so many things, and one of the things I think we talked about was just how good it is to have girl time, just
Right.
time to talk about women stuff without having to censor it, without having to figure out is it going to be boring or acceptable to the guys? If they're going to get bored and start rolling their eyes, whatever they might try to do. But what's some of the
Mhm.
things that you like to talk about that might get the raised eyebrow? Hey, Miss Phyllis, thank you for joining us.
From the ladies or from
How about both? So I hear you. Now, I went to Bible study today. I went to Bible study today at noon. And one of the things that was shared is how often envy shows up. And a lot of times, what it really is an identity crisis. That someone is judging you based upon themselves or judging themselves based upon another person. And
right.
it seems to look like it bumps heads.
Right. Because people get stuck in who they supposed to be because somebody else told them how to be, and this is what a lady is, and this is what a mom is, or
Yeah.
this is what a wife is. I'm like, for instance, and I realized that I have gone kind of against the grain from being a little girl.
Mhm.
My mom would put me in them little dresses, them little frilly dresses. When I started making decisions for myself, that I did not
Mhm.
want to be in a little dress. And
Oh,
I was a ride a dirt bike, jump, I was rough. My dad was a wrestler in high school and he would play wrestle with me. I'd be like, oh, that stop playing with her so rough. I was rough, rough. And I remember watching like my mom serve like my dad, and I was like, oh, I am not doing that. And so
like
I
who
told
can
my
do that?
grandmother, right. I told my grandmother, I said, oh, when I get married, I'm not gonna have no husband that I got to cook for. And
Oh,
she was like, well,
really?
good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. Right now, I do not cook for that husband. And that husband has been around for 20, almost 23 years, married, and 31 years together.
And the
I don't
poor man ain't had a dinner cooked yet.
I do cook for him sometimes, but even if I cook for him, I cooked last night. He took it with him, and I said, "How was the food?" He was like, "It was all right," But not that I can't cook, and he's like, "I can cook for myself." He gonna eat. He not gonna starve,
I get
but he
burned
don't
in
wait
chicken.
for me to
Yes,
cook for him.
yes, I get that. And
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be celebrating our 10th anniversary
Yay.
in 7 days or 8 days, in a few days, on the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, I think I do bear the responsibility of the meals, but it actually happened more organically. It's not a demand or a requirement. And I'll never say to anybody what they have to do. I've learned that you ain't got to do nothing. What has to go on in your marriage is between the two people that are in that marriage.
Right. It's their marriage.
Right.
And so like finding to me that's kind of what it is. It's like, how do you know what works for you? And if you let other people like put out your light before you even got to um really experience what your light was, then there's a level of how we live that is always for somebody else. And I don't think that's how God designed it to be, because ain't no way to me that God told somebody else how you supposed to be, and that
Yeah.
God laid some guidelines for other people to decide how you supposed to be. And I was just like, I don't think we got that right.
Hey,
So
Dr.
that's one of them
Sheila.
things that my friends, people probably be like, "Ooh, here she go."
I don't think I think that once we get to the place where we understand that we can't let people shoot on us, but to be quite honest, I think part of why I decided to take this journey with you is part of rediscovering myself.
Yeah.
And people feel like they think I know me. They think, because I've been doing it for a long time. I was long Lisa Santiago long before I was Lisa Santiago McNeil.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth of the matter is, I was a different Lisa Santiago.
Yeah.
Different. And I began, not that I don't love who I am as a wife, I began to feel like some of my individuality
Mm-hmm.
was beginning to fade. And I liked it.
Like you liked that, like you were fully comfortable being we.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. And I don't know if most people, like I think most women are going to be 100% fine with we, you know.
Well, in my first marriage, I was married for almost 20 years, and
Oh, okay.
I was not in a happy we. Right. I
Okay.
was grateful for my children. I was grateful for my husband. I was grateful for the family, but I was not in a happy place. Yeah, I was still
Mhm.
showing up. I was still standing up, but I felt almost more confident as a one than I felt as a two. Now I am an us, and for these past 10 years, it's like, oh, I could stay us. This good. We could be right here. But I realized that God didn't sign me up for that. And there's a reason why he put some unique stuff, some unique obstacles. And I began to think about those obstacles. Think about, so why did I learn that? And why did I overcome that? And why did I do it to just be? And I'm not saying just as a negative. I'm not
Right.
just a wife. I'm a partner. I'm a business partner. I'm a speaking partner. I'm a collaborator in this marriage.
Mhm.
But I still feel so secure in being two. Nothing wrong with that, but I also feel that I need to allow myself to re-engage with my oneness.
Yeah.
And so that's where and getting out of my way too, because I think the pandemic really, it really did a number on me.
I and me.
It did a number on me. Staying
Yeah.
at home, having to be dressed only from the waist up, and I got on clothes and underwear today. But I'm just saying, it really became sort of a way to show up and hide at the same time.
Hide. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like
And them hiding
your
places are
voice.
cozy.
Your what?
Them hiding places are cozy.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I am a hide in plain sight kind of person.
Yeah, look
I
at
sit in
them.
the background and be observing, you know. But
Absolutely.
and for me, it wasn't. I think in on the tail end of the pandemic, I realized it. But for me, it was moving a move that I had wanted to make, but I had moved from Illinois to Charlotte with a 1-year old,
Mm.
and with that new mom role, starting
Hey,
over.
cousin Evelyn. Evelyn, I owe you a call. I have to text you. Evelyn wants to get some color match. She wants to see how to get
Hey,
foundation done, and we're gonna talk it about it. We're gonna, you know what came in the mail today?
what? You hey,
Hey,
what they say? What you got?
it came in the mail.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. I love it. I love it. I have to wash my face even though it's not bedtime, so I get to use right today. But
Yes. Yes.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I love it.
And
And
on your website,
mm,
it's a foundation match tool right on your website. She
yeah,
can look. Yeah, she can look on it. So.
absolutely. But I want to see
Mhm.
my cousin. I want to
I
see her
know.
and I want to hug her
I
neck.
know.
That's right, Dr. Sheila said her favorite skincare, and it is, and it's
Hey,
mine too, and is.
mine too.
Yes, I love it. I'm trying to figure out because I also love the box, and I'm a boxaholic, right? So I don't want to take it out of the box, but the challenge is I can't pick up the pieces from inside the box. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to store it. I'm probably going to get me a nice pink caddy or something because I don't. My husband only lets me have half a counter in the sink in the kitchen.
Oh,
I mean in
okay.
the bathroom.
Yeah, and those little glass trays with the like gold handles or like a silver handle.
I don't have enough room on my half.
Oh, okay.
Ain't gonna let me. But I don't know what's gonna happen because he has the MK men's set, and honey, it's getting ready to be MK World in that bathroom.
Right. Sound like y'all gonna need a roll-up bag because the roll-up bag can hang, you know, girl, I keep me a roll-up bag at my fingertips, but baby, that roll-up bag hang
Sheila,
and you
I
hang it
get
on the
it.
back of the
Sheila
door.
has 11 empty boxes. She says, "What to do?" I'm telling you, I can't get rid of a pretty box,
That
and
is
for some reason,
that
I
is
just
the
cannot.
prettiest box. I said
It
the same.
really
I was
is.
like, oh my God, this
It
box is
is the
beautiful.
prettiest box. It is fantastic, and the contents is just what you need. Oh, I didn't. I only got on one earbud.
You, you know what
Have
when you use up all the
yeah.
contents, that's a perfect like I don't know. Do y'all keep all the I keep all of the greeting cards that people send me.
I do.
All of them. And
Actually, I keep the
so
ones that people send me, and I keep the ones that I'm supposed to give to other people because I think they're beautiful.
I get them. I got some of them too, Lisa, that never get in the mail.
Because they're too pretty. Sheila said, and it's sturdy. And Sheila is probably the first person that I ever sent one of my beautiful cards by Sister Jacqueline because it
Oh,
was so perfect. And I didn't even fill it out. I think I sent it to her and I wouldn't write it on it. I said, listen, I put a note inside. I think if you need to re-gift this or just keep it for yourself, because they're so pretty.
I know. I got some.
But that's how I feel about boxes, cards, everything. I've got cards from ever
Yeah, yeah.
in
And
my
it's nice
underwear
to pop
drawer. Can't
them.
even fit no underwear in them.
Right. So that's why I keep them in the box now. They're in the closet, But
Oh,
I
I
just
could
seen
use a
some
box
popped
for
out.
that.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
great box
there
for
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
Dr. Sheila, you can put your cards in a box. Because right now my cards are in post office boxes. They're in my underwear drawer. They're just doing
Yeah.
crazy stuff. But
Hmm. They
I
make
think,
cute gift boxes too. Like, I mean, you could actually, even if it's not Mary Kay stuff in there, you could gift that. I think you can still gift it and you put a bow on it because it's a pretty box.
I'm a hoarder. I'm not giving away my stuff. No, I need to keep it. I might put something. I don't throw away the boxes that stuff comes in. So like my curling iron box is still in the closet. My
Oh,
blow dryer box is still in. If that box gets thrown away, I'm mad. Even if I don't ever use it, I just stack them up.
then you're gonna need a new curling iron, huh? Now I need a new curling iron.
No, I
If they
had to
throw
get a
away the
curling
box.
iron because I didn't have no hair for so many years. But I found my curling iron. I didn't actually have to buy a curling iron. I found it. I
Okay.
found a little tiny one. But my hair is jacked up. But I'm going to get my hair done on Friday, so it'll be all right. Till then,
All right.
I don't know. I don't know how it stayed straight all of this time. Those Dominicans
Right.
know what they're doing, honey. My
Yeah.
ancestors. That's right, Sheila. You can put your cards in that box. We can put all kind of beautiful things. Now, I did do something creative with another box. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
So this is another box, and I turned it into a lipstick caddy. But all
Yeah.
of these need to go away. It was a box of cookies from Arizona,
Hmm.
and the box is so cute. It's a Christmas box, and so I
Yeah.
cut up the inserts in there, and everything is in its own little space.
Nice.
So I found something to do with them, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
want to.
bet there's something else on Pinterest and because it's a nice box, pretty
It is.
box. Hmm.
I want to figure out what we're doing now. You know that if the guys were watching this, they wouldn't want us talking about these boxes, but
I
that's why they
know,
need to mind their business
right? We
because
talking
we
amongst
get
us.
exactly, and the the conversations can keep going open ended here, there, and everywhere, but they get to where they need to go.
Right.
We end
We
up
say what got to
realizing
be
that it's
said.
exactly that it's really just about camaraderie sometimes. I know, Evan. Evelyn, it is a cute lipstick caddy, and it took me about 25 minutes to put it together. I used the box and the inserts from the pantyhose. You know, the cardboard from
Yeah.
the pantyhose, cut it up in strips and laced them together and put it in the box.
Okay. Okay, Miss DIY.
I live for
5 minute
DIY.
crafts.
I live for it. I live for it. I live for it. So we are on the 15th of April. Did you get your taxes done already?
No.
Today is the 15th. It's the deadline.
Extension.
Did you submit for the extension?
Yes, our tax accountant does it because he knows how we roll.
Oh, good. That's great. Amen. Today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday,
Hey,
Edward Moore. He
happy birthday,
is,
brother.
I think he's 57 or 56.
It's my
Yeah.
little brother's birthday too. Happy birthday, young
Happy
Davis.
birthday. Happy
I
birthday to
know.
the siblings. Dr. Sheila, you filed an extension. Amen. Amen. An extension or send
Mhm.
it in, get it done one way or the other.
Right.
Get
But
it
remember, if
done.
you think you owe to save yourself from a penalty, still make your payment. Even if you don't know how much you owe, pay what you can, and then they won't penalize you.
That's
Even if
right.
your taxes ain't done. Taxes ain't done, but the taxes due today. You don't get no extension on that.
That
Not
part.
without a penalty and interest.
That part. Absolutely. And that interest is a fool, honey. That interest is the everything.
I could teach a master class what not to do.
On what not to do.
What
That
not to do. I could save you
part.
thousands. What not to
I'm looking forward to Saturday. I really I wish that you could have come with me, but this Saturday is the fourth annual 10-minute play festival for the African American Playwrights Group.
Mm,
I am looking forward to that on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
yeah. I actually might be able to go because I
You should
don't
go.
think, yeah, I don't think the little brother, he said he going to come up this weekend, but he wasn't feeling good earlier. So I don't know if he's going to make it. So I'll check with him to see.
Well, we're going out to dinner afterwards. We're going to Freshwaters as a group, the empowerment
Oh,
group. So anybody that wants to go,
oh.
you can get your tickets at etix.com. Just etix.com and do a simple search on AAPG. That is etix.com and do a simple search on AAPG. I thought I had it written down in my links, but I
T-I,
don't.
T-I-X.
Yep, ETIX
Okay.
dot com.
Okay.
ETIX.com. And the tickets are only $24.55 all told. That's how much they cost with the tax and the whole business. The
Okay.
whole shizzle. But I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to some soul food at Freshwaters too.
I haven't been
So
there. I only went there one time and I hadn't
I
been
haven't
back.
been in years.
So it was, and that was years ago. That was way before the pandemic. I was like, I was actually
Mhm.
surprised. 'Cause I didn't know they were still open. I don't,
I didn't either.
yeah. So I saw that a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh, I didn't know they were still open.
Yeah, I didn't realize it either. So I'm glad. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm
Hmm.
going to get my hair done on Friday. Hopefully, now this is with a new person, so hopefully y'all know it comes out like something, man. If it don't, y'all will see my head again because I'm gonna shave it off if it look foolish.
I'm sure it won't look foolish.
This is looking foolish, looking like a chicken head.
Oh, Lord. No.
I
All
can't.
that good hair on top of that head.
I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for
Mhm.
it, but I just don't know how I want to style it yet. And it's in that middle length. Because these right
Yeah.
here drive me nuts. These little side pieces. I don't want them. I want them shaved off. But I'm looking forward to finding something to wear. I don't know what I'm gonna wear.
What does one wear to such?
I
Is
don't
it
know. I
like,
guess you dress like brunch. You dress like you're going out for brunch afternoon. It's at 3 o'clock, so it's not a gown. So it's
yeah,
just
right.
cute. Cute
Okay.
and photo ready.
Cutesy.
Cutesy.
Cutesy. Okay. We like a little
Okay.
cutesy. Yeah,
And
I
little
used
red
to did
lip.
now.
You
I'm probably
know.
not gonna wear a dress when I get cutesy, but I will get
I don't think I've
cutesy.
ever seen you in a dress.
I wear them on a, if I go somewhere fancy schmancy, she probably gonna wear a dress.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
if
don't
it
wear
need to be
anything else.
sequency and blingy bling, it's gonna probably be a dress.
I
And it's gonna come to the
All I
floor.
need is a reason to wear one of my gowns. I love it.
Okay, and
And
be like Tay and just be going to get coffee. That girl, I need some coffee, honey. She gonna show up
why
in a
not?
sequin dress.
That part. That part. We used to see the little girls in their Easter dresses doing laundry. So
Right,
laundry and heels with their Easter dress. Because you're not gonna be able to fit it next year. So why not let the kids be happy? I want to be happy
right.
too.
At one point, Layla used to have this tutu, baby. Layla wore that tutu every day when she came home from school. Every day. That
Do you
tutu
have a
went
tutu?
on. No, I don't.
Well, I do. And I had a conversation, my sister does too. And you should have one.
I should have a little
I
tutu in
love
my life.
need a little tutu in your life. That's right. Some tools, some tutu, all different
Right?
colors. Well, I need
Oh,
them because I wear because of my shape. I need an A line.
Yeah.
That's on
It's a,
me, and the tutu helps me to have some hips underneath that A line. So that's why you can't see my tutu. I wear it kind of like a petticoat.
oh, okay. But you know what, Lisa? Actually, you have a great shape for the whole tutu. Like you can
Yes.
go. I'm hippie wide at the bottom, so we don't add a whole lot of extra weight in
I
fabric
know.
from there. But you know, you got the little legs, so you can. Yeah, honey, ain't nothing like.
But that's no
That's why I
problem.
see why you wear a dress. I do. Even besides Brian's, my wife got the best legs because we done all heard that. You know. Yeah.
He does love my legs. And unfortunately, some of the new stuff that I've gotten for summer and all of that, everybody's got all of these maxis and maxis and maxis. I don't need a maxi. First of all, I'm a mini, so I don't need a
Right.
maxi dress.
No. No. Not at
it's,
all.
it's not a good look, period. So
And
I end
But
up cutting it
they
off.
take the length off of a dress in a minute. I've
I
seen all the
do.
short ones too.
I do. I cut mine and I hem it and put a belt on it and call it a day.
Make
Make
it
a
do what it
headband
do.
or a vest out of all of the fabric that's left out.
Right.
So I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to the next goal. I met one of my goals already. So I
What was your
qualified.
first goal?
I don't remember. Qualifying for I gotta get the verbiage right.
The
Gotta get the
leadership call.
verbiage right. Huh?
The leadership call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And I don't know. But because of my orders by the 15th of the month, I met
Yes.
that goal.
The leadership call. Yep. So
Well,
I,
that's
I wish
good.
I had a little clapper or something. I probably do somewhere around here. Yeah, it's good. Like you on the board. Like, right?
Yay!
Get my well, I got
If you're
yeah.
enjoying just the conversation with me and Chakee, please share us to your page. I promise you the conversations will get better as we continue to synergize and figure out where we're going with this podcast. But right now, we just want to let you into our world and chill with our girls.
Right.
That's,
Like,
thank you,
that's how you
Sheila.
figure out if you like somebody. I know everybody know you and love you already, Lisa, but we'll see if
I need to
they're
know and
gonna
love
vote me off the
you because
island.
you is Chiel. Chiel. What in the heck? I got so much stuff. And I have stacks of thank you cards. I mean stacks, not the ones Jacqueline made.
Uh-huh.
Because I pick them up. Anytime I see cue cards, I pick them up. Oh, I should send these out. I should send those out. I should. And
I
then I
send
send
thank
an
you
email.
cards out kind of
I
frequently.
know. I got
And
yours. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I got it. And I put it in my drawer.
Somebody that's gonna keep their cards. Yep. I send you even more because I know she keeps them.
That's right. I keep them. I keep them. I put them up. If they have words in them, I put them on, where I can see them. Like I think I
Yeah.
got one. No, it wasn't a card. It was a plaque.
Oh,
Best
okay.
best mom ever. I put it up there. But yeah, I think that it's important to celebrate each other.
Absolutely. And
Hmm.
and like where does that happen? Like, sometimes I know it's like people now sometimes don't even know they should celebrate each other or don't know how to celebrate each other. You
Hmm.
know, it, it'd be a lot going on. And so anytime like somebody has something going on and I've been seeing how people will support you. Sometimes you have to tell people, how like if something happens and it's not ideal and people say, let me know if you need me. People be genuine, but
But then we
people
don't utilize them.
right. because we don't know how to ask them, or we feel like, well, if they would have wanted to do something, they would have just did it. It's like, no, because they don't want to step on your toes. So it's like,
Right.
I don't want to go where I'm not, if they needed something, they would just say something. But then people think, oh, well, nobody supports me. Like, yeah, they
I
do.
didn't know you needed support. I
Right.
would if I knew it, but it's a fine line right now. Even for now, I'm finding that it's a fine line between jumping into help and waiting to be asked for help. And I
Yeah.
think I actually committed the sin of not asking for enough help.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the last 6 months in a very dark, depressed state.
Okay.
And maybe even longer than that, maybe a year actually, if I'm honest. But I didn't. I put on the face, and everything is fine. And as soon as the camera is off, I would retreat and isolate and shut down. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
cry. Um, Sometimes just hermitize,
Yeah.
and that's why it's really important for me to this is sort of a coming out party, right?
Yeah.
With me just joining the team, deciding to step out on faith. Although it's something familiar, I'm at a different stage and I'm looking to find ways to just continue to support women. You don't have to
Yeah.
wear makeup. You have skin, so we
Mm-hmm.
can make sure that your skin is what it needs to be. And
Mm-hmm.
also it gives me the opportunity to further converse where we get to see the real truth so that nobody ends up like I was feeling, isolated, alone, dark, and depressed, even with a house full of love. My
Yep.
husband is loving, my mother in law is loving, but I would isolate and shut down, even
And
in the
shut
midst.
down.
Mhm. Even in the
Yep.
midst of all of that care and concern. And I would not reach out to my girlfriends because, again, going back to the oneness of marriage, in that oneness of marriage, I think I really did neglect, if I'm honest, some of my friendships.
Mm-hmm.
And so now having to both restore and regain some friendships, not because I need a friend, but because I need a friend.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
friends are important.
Mm-hmm.
Friends are important, not just friends for work, not just teammates. I have recognized the importance of sisterhood, conversation, healthy gossip.
Right.
It's good, it's important. I'm not talking about ratchetness. I don't want
Right.
to talk bad about anybody or anything like that. But it's important to have healthy conversations with each other.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
So yeah, like I remember early in just my my stepsister was like, she probably 6 years younger than me. And I
mhm,
remember when she got married, like kind of right after I got married, and I kept like she was and she was young. She was maybe 21. And one of the things that I remember saying was like, don't isolate yourself
mhm,
to where you cut off everybody because now that you married, I'm like, you're going to need your friends.
mhm.
Not we as a group are hanging out, like you're gonna need your friends. I was like, having a strong relationship with your husband is great. But it's no matter how good it is, it's gonna get where at some point you just like, I need a different kind of it's kind of like being a mom. Like you
A
love being
different
a
kind of
mom, but you
energy
also
from my
need your
kids.
time, you
Absolutely, you're
know?
absolutely different from that. And I think, um, I think if I'm honest, it's because I had never had someone who loved me so much that I
Mm,
could trust that they loved me in a way that he loves me. I'm not
mm-hmm.
trying to be brownie points, nothing like that. But I'm telling you, in my entire life, I never felt so loved and cherished as I have with my husband. And I
Mhm.
think what happened was, I'm like, okay, I don't need nothing else. So, no, I'm
Right.
good.
Mhm.
I'm good. This is good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't compare to sisterhood. And he
Yeah.
tells you that too. Like, so I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not getting ready to talk about that. You
Right.
know?
Yep. Yep. And I got friends that I'm like, I had a male friend, and I'm like, dude, you need some male friends. Like, you need friends that are like you,
Hmm.
whatever that looks like. I think
Whatever
I
that
think there are
looks
all kinds of healthy relationships that people
like.
should have, and somehow we idolize certain relationships, and when we you are not even idolize them, but we want them so bad, like I guess romanticize it. So it's
Yes.
romanticized, like, oh, all I need is you. That's what we do. That and then we create like it's not a vacuum, but it's just like this gap. And
Yeah.
so you got the we part, but your me part, how they say like it's you, this him, they come
Yeah.
together and where they meet, and
Exactly.
then like they kind of absorb into each other, and but you needed that healthy bit of something else. I think we need contrast. And so if all you have is that one relationship, you don't even have any contrast.
Mhm.
And then, you know, because I'm just like, at some point, I'm probably gonna get on my husband's. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get on his nerves. It's probably every day. I usually go in there, because I play too much. So here I come. You laying down and go to sleep. What you doing? I just was in there like,
Okay. But we got
free
some word
fall.
over here. Sister Dr. Sheila is dropping word now. She says sisterly relationships are healthy, but we should give them a 40-day evaluation period to see if you can trust them. I
Oh,
get
yeah, absolutely. You don't give everybody your heart now. Men
no,
or women. Yeah, everybody
nobody.
ain't deserving.
But
Right.
I think that's also been my problem because I've never met a stranger, and maybe probably up until about 10 years ago, there was no barriers with me. So it was we meet, we acquaint, we're family.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
me, there was no middle ground. Like I didn't have acquaintances. Now I realize that I was misclassifying some people in my life based upon sometimes a familiar spirit. It's not even them. It's
Yeah.
something about them that reminds me of something else or someone else that I may have trusted. And I
Mhm.
automatically give them the keys to the kingdom. We can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Amen. Sheila says, I see too many people share personal things too quick. I get that. I get that.
I, I yes, I would say that. And so like what's personal things? Because there's also people that don't let anybody in. And
Right.
like find like where is the happy medium? Because there's some people, they're so like standoffish, and they don't realize they're standoffish because they
They're
are
just
guarded.
private. They're very guarded
Yeah.
and very private. Now I
Yeah.
do realize that I'm very transparent and I don't
Mhm.
I don't hold a lot of things back. But I have begun to temper my truth in the way that I am only sharing my truth, which means
Mhm.
that sometimes either the names are changed or the people are left out to protect the innocent because what I might have done when I was 25 and am willing to share, they might not be.
Yeah.
And it's not for me to put anybody's business out there.
Yeah.
So learning how to be discreet while being authentic has been a tightrope that I think I have navigated. I think I've done it pretty well.
Yeah. Do you do you feel like you withhold a level of trust? Like sometimes people have the conversation like, you know, do you just trust everybody? Or do people have to earn your trust?
So I really don't think I know what that really means. You, I think with me, you can lose my trust rather than have to earn my trust. So I think everybody gets, here you get a handful of trust. That's the quota. There you go. You do with it what you will, right? Then you start messing it up and then you don't have any. And then,
Yeah.
you wonder why I don't trust you. Well, I gave you all my trust and you jacked it up. Sheila said, wait, even Jesus categorized his friends. When he went to Gethsemane, he took only 3 of the disciples and the others he told to wait. Yes, absolutely. That's right.
Amen on categorizing, because everybody, I used to be if I did not feel like you could be trusted, or if somehow you didn't align with what I considered a friend, it was black and white. It was like, nope. I kept my circle intentionally small because I used to be one of the people that was like when I was younger, I was like, well, I didn't really have a lot of girlfriends because remember, I wasn't really a girly girl. So what other girls did, I was just like, I'm not doing that. Like, and I don't want to talk about that. I'm not interested. But as I got older, and then from essentially growing up in Mary Kay and like my perspective on being positive and being a certain way, I was just like, ooh, if somebody did things that weren't trustworthy to me, then it was just black and white. No, you stay over there, I'll stay over here. And so I intentionally kind of kept that circle small. And then as I got older, I understand like you can't cut everybody off, Chakee. And I was like, I can't. I was like, I mean, I can, and I would be fine with that. I'm like, I'm okay. But where I got to, I was like, that's not ideal. Like you can categorize people and you can have people that these is my aces, these are my acquaintances, I know you, you know, so that I
Yeah.
don't be so dismissive. I used to be very dismissive of people. And if I couldn't trust you, then
Mhm.
I just didn't deal with you. And it was really black and white.
Well, I don't think I am dismissive. And I also think I am forgiving. And I also had to learn that forgiveness does not mean restoration. Like
Amen.
neither extreme is true. That doesn't mean they get cut off, but it also doesn't mean that they get put back into their same position.
Mm-hmm.
And that has been a challenge for me because I don't want to have to maintain the categorization of where you actually belong.
Whew.
And then
Talk
we get
about it.
to a place where we're having a conversation, and I remember, oh, but she can't be trusted with that kind of information or whatever. But I just realized the only business that I tell is my own. And there is even my own business is sometimes private business. So I've learned to keep some of that to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really learning. I think I still have strife with it on how to share information with people about people that are not in the room. Because I don't think sharing is always wrong, but I think sometimes information can be, what's the word, demonized, or it can be misused.
Yeah.
And that might not have been my intention. I might say
Mhm.
something like, such and such is with so and so now. I'm so happy about that. I'm so excited to see them together. Such and such is with so and so. I didn't know that. And then I find out they done gone and told somebody else. And now it comes back to me. You
Like
said what
you
she
said.
said. Wait. So I won't even acknowledge that such and such is with so and so unless they said it in front of everybody standing up in the middle of the
Right.
room.
Yeah.
And so
Agreed. Yeah.
it
Because
just
that
comes about. but it makes me
That just
completely
comes with
shut
it.
down. Like I don't know how to handle it other than to just not say nothing.
Yeah.
Did you know Mike was with Michelle?
Yeah, I think like it
How do you
it's just
handle
messy.
that? Sheila says, I definitely categorize. Some can come to my house anytime. Some can enter in my personal space. Some stay on my porch, but they are all still friends. Absolutely. I get that.
Yep. Yep. You gotta have a safe place for yourself. And then that's why I'm like, everyone, like, I asked you about the trust, and I literally I trust everybody. However, I am extremely observant. Observant.
Observant.
I'm extremely observant. And I tend to have a sense about people. So I feel like I can trust my intuition. So I'm going to give you a level of trust, but I'm paying attention.
Hmm.
I'm hearing, I'm marking. And at the point where stuff don't seem
The math ain't
okay,
math.
category, you go in the, oh, hey, how you doing? Polite, don't go to dinner with her. You know, sorry. I just like, because I think I guard where I don't feel like I'm a guarded person. Like if you sit down, you start talking to me, I'm gonna be very open with you because I like running my mouth. And I where I really don't talk about other people, and I'm definitely not gonna talk about other people to strangers, but I'm gonna be open with you about me. But if I feel like you're gonna use that against me because
Hmm.
of something that I picked up from you,
Hmm. That's
then
the last bit of tidbit of information you're going to get.
yeah, right.
I don't like that.
If
I don't
you
like
probably
that
ain't gonna get that.
feeling. Yeah, I don't like that feeling.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's reality, but I don't like feeling betrayed. I don't like feeling manipulated, but I also don't like feeling guarded. It makes me very
Right.
uncomfortable. It makes me
Mm-hmm.
very uncomfortable um, because I am evolving from a people pleasing persona that it makes me second guess even my opinions about things when I'm
Mm.
the circumstance and the other person's response is so diametrically different from what it is that I might be saying, then that actually sometimes becomes an affront because I have to decide. So, yes, they can think however they want to think, but if the way that they think is so strong and different than the way that I think, how can two walk together if they don't agree? How do you do that? Evelyn says she's big on chemistry and she can almost tell instantly if we're going to be good friends. I usually felt that way too, which is why I had to learn how to sort of harness myself or rein myself in because not only do I make friends easily, but I also have this uh, empathetic gene that I want to love you and hug you and squeeze you and hold you forever. Like, anybody with a problem, I want to fix it. I want to support it. I want to understand it. I want to help them through it. And it can be preyed upon.
Yeah.
And so that has been a difficult part of walking in my calling because I know that God put that chemistry in me, that ability, if you will, that I can pretty much go into any room and have conversation with anybody. And I often find myself just never meeting a stranger. Like
Yeah.
my husband don't even want to go in the store with me. He's like, I'll be outside. You're gonna be in the line talking to somebody. Then you gonna go help somebody with their shopping. You're gonna be doing all of these things. I like it, But it upsets me when I find out that some people don't have the best of intentions, and it makes me sad. But I have to realize that the world doesn't really isn't
You
really
know,
full of all good people.
you right. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, it's kind of like I'm now hear my heart because the words make it sound like I'm saying something I'm not saying. It's like a child, like how that purity from children,
Hmm.
it's like that. Like, you know, and even with kids, sometimes you know, there's some kids don't really deal with certain people, but I've seen children that they're like kind to people in a way. I'm just like, you that person is not a good person. You know, like they're not a good person. Don't trust them, you know. But it's something
That's
in
right.
you, like, yeah, something in you that's like I just feel like it's like a childlike purity that if not guarded,
Yeah.
it can be like, you know,
Sheila had a good
it can be
comment.
preyed on.
Absolutely. Sheila had a good comment. She says, yeah, sometimes people want access to you for only what they can get from you.
Oh yeah.
This is
And
true.
it's a lot of takers and
Hi,
takers.
my sister. I can't wait to see you on Sunday. Katura said, what's up, ladies? What's
Hey,
up, girl? Absolutely. We only got about 10 more minutes with you guys tonight. We just come to sit and have some girl talk, share some stuff. When I think about that naivete that you talk about, when I moved here 29 years ago to Charlotte, North Carolina from the Bronx, New York, my first of all feeling was I am home. I'm home because it was so friendly. Now, I used to get whoopings in New York for being friendly.
I was gonna ask about that. I was like, how did that spirit work in New England? And that you answered my question.
I used to you
Not
stop
well.
looking at people, stop talking to everybody or whatever. When I got here, amen. When I got here and drove down the first street that I arrived on during the daytime when people were outside, people were on their porches saying, hey. And I was like, I actually pulled my car over and went over and sat on the porch with them. They probably thought I was crazy, but I thought they had invited me. They said, hey,
Your little heart was just so happy, like, oh my God, like, yes, I found my
I
place in
found you.
heaven.
I found you. But I used to walk barefoot in the Bronx, honey. I I was not. I have always had like a very trusting energy. I'm like
Yeah,
a friendly, very friendly, very
yeah.
friendly. And God protects. I'm grateful because there have been circumstances that I know I was protected from. Katura said, Lisa, you were cut from a different cloth. I know that. I know that. I know that. Listen, I'm excited about this girl talk, but definitely look forward to like what should we talk about? What should we talk about next time? And maybe eventually invite some other ladies on. We can have up to 10 ladies in the room. We just don't want to talk to
Oh,
each other. But yeah, Sheila said, I had the same experience when I moved from the north. We were not friendly like that. No, they were not friendly. I was, but they were not. I remember getting my arm pulled out of my shoulder. Get over here, get close. I remember in sitting on the train and talking to strangers. I remember sitting on the bus and talking to strangers. I remember just having no filter, no governor. Like we were taught, or at least I was taught, you don't look people in the face when you're walking up the street, when you're walking down the street. You look at where you're going. And I'm looking at the people. And I am talking to the people and hello, hey. So when I got here and you could actually walk down the street and talk to people and I'm like, I'm home. That's it. I'm here. And I'm
that's
just
my
grateful that
sister.
nobody put me in the back of their car.
right? And you know you small too. Just pick you up, right?
Amen. Amen. So listen, we are glad to have hung out with you. I am really, really happy for the opportunity to co-host with Chakee and have some girl talk. Girl talk. We got some comments down here. Sheila said you're a southerner at heart. I think I am. I really am. Puerto Rico is kind of a friendly place. I think that's where it came from, to be quite honest. I
It didn't
think
seem that friendly when I went,
I'm friendly wherever I go, I guess.
but I just felt like it was home. So you know, I was I was just trying to enjoy that Puerto Rico island, and I loved it there. But it was, you know what's kind of it shows my naivete. I did not realize that the people in Puerto Rico, now I went in 2020, I did not realize that most of the people there spoke Spanish. I did not, I thought,
What
I,
did you think that they spoke?
I thought, okay, look, let me tell you, I went to the DR too. They spoke more English in the DR than they speak in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And I did not
Well,
know
you
that.
know, it's different. It's a different like behind it, a different energy behind it, because in Puerto Rico has decided as a territory to maintain their independence from the United States, such that they are a territory, they're not one of the states.
Right.
So they get all of the rights and privileges, but they also do a very good job of retaining their autonomy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Whereas the DR, like many other countries, English really is their primary language, even though it's not their original language. Hey
Yeah.
man, Katura said I ended my day, and now I started my day with you, and now I'm ending my day with you. Well, we're glad
Hey,
you're here. We're glad you're here. I can't wait to wash my face again with my time wise repair today, and I am excited with that. I actually ordered for some of my folks and for myself the the face mask, the emulsive emollient face mask. It hasn't come yet, but I heard that it is the bomb.com.
the hydrating mask.
Yes,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because you can put the hydrating mask on at night and go to sleep in it and wake up.
that
The
is
amount of
my.
moisture. Ooh, the amount of moisture that you feel, you wet that and like, oh my God.
I need it. I need it back because that dry face is too much. PR was wise to separate from the US. Absolutely. They were wise to maintain their independence from the US as a territory. So they have all the same benefits as the states, with the exception of if they live in Puerto Rico. If they're in Puerto Rico, they can't vote in the presidential election. But if they're stateside, in any of the states, they can. And so I think that it's important that, because many of us, even though I am Puerto Rican, I'm also Black, we as a Black people didn't have the option to maintain our heritage.
Right.
So the fact that they do, I think it's good. I
Yeah.
think it's good.
I like it.
I like it too. So what's your last word? We getting ready to get out of here.
My last word is this has been great. I appreciate, just jumping on here with you. And I'm looking forward to where we go from here. Where do we go from here? I won't say I won't do that to y'all.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Right now, I think we're going to do weekly, as long as you and I have the time. Amen.
Okay.
Sheila says, I do mask. I use the charcoal mask and then follow up with the hydrating gel mask. Okay. That charcoal mask is good for sucking out impurities.
Now the
And
hydrating gel mask, it got replaced by the hydrating mask. So
right.
if she needs some more, she needs to stock up because it they're different textures because the
Mhm.
hydrating mask is creamy versus the gel mask was gel, and but they both can be worn overnight. And yeah,
So thank you guys for joining us tonight. We look forward to seeing you on next week. We love you and appreciate you. See you when we see ya. And stay pretty.
bye.
Stay there, Chakee.
Okay.